Oh yeah, we're live, everybody.
What's up, man?
Hello, Tyler. How are you doing today?
I'm doing great. How are you?
Wonderful.
That's wonderful.
That,
Are you,
that is
are
wonderful.
you excited for AEW tonight?
Oh yeah.
Let's talk about that for a bit. You think it's gonna be
We
way
got
better?
Kenny Omega versus Chris Jericho.
Honestly, I've been talking to a couple people, and sources say
Mm-hmm.
that Dean Ambrose or CM Punk's gonna make a surprise entrance.
Yeah, I heard about the CM Punk one,
You think I?
but
I think it might make sense that Dean Ambrose, because I heard that like in WWE he wasn't really like treated well, like fairly, like he wasn't happy with how things like ran
yeah,
and
he
how he
was
was
he was
booked.
very unhappy
Yeah,
a lot recently. They
and
had like the big send off for him.
you know he has to be like really unhappy to leave the WWE because
To
of
walk away,
Roman
yeah.
and
And
Seth.
that
Like,
he's actually changing his name to what, John Moxley or something like that.
really?
Yeah, I think his name is like John Moxley now, but it's still Dean. But yeah.
A lot of people were saying like a lot of fans didn't actually believe that he was gonna leave either.
Yeah.
So I think if he actually does show up, that it's gonna be like a huge pop. Especially CM
It's
Punk.
more
Imagine
like
CM Punk, the whole roof is gonna blow off the building.
the last time that we heard anything about CM Punk, he invaded like an indie show somewhere and like in like a
Yeah,
black like a mask and a hoodie or whatever, did like the GTS on somebody.
yeah, I heard
Let some
about
guy
that.
win.
But when he
Hmm.
was in the UFC, like he said that I've seen multiple interviews that he said that he wasn't actually gonna appear
Yeah.
in wrestling ever again. He said he wasn't going to do it, but I think he might have changed his mind.
The the whole thing with like Punk and the WWE is because that like he didn't like Vince's idea of like the creative standpoint. That like he doesn't let his superstars, have their own creativity, and that's what made Punk. Because Punk wants to like express his, opinions and thoughts and be creative at his own will. You know.
Yeah, you're right. I also seen that it was funny. I was on Twitter. I seen this post. It said it was, I think it was the latest thing I've seen on CM Punk. It said he entered a wrestling tournament. There was 3 people. He said the good news is that CM Punk came in third place. The bad news is there was only 3 people.
Yeah.
He's not that great
I
in
mean,
fighting in
he
real
said
life.
time and time again, ever since he left, that he's never, ever, ever going back to WWE. He didn't say that he wouldn't go to some other wrestling group, like Impact or AEW or whatever, New Japan, Ring of Honor, like he not, because that's where he was originally.
Do you think AEW has the potential to surpass the WWE?
I have high hopes for AEW, honestly, because right now, I think they do have the makings to like make it big, because they just got the TV deal with what, TNT, whatever, Turner, whatever.
And I think they're actually going to
Cody
show blood,
Rhodes
make
and
it
the
violent,
forefront.
like back in the '90s when WWE was like thriving. I think it's going to be like that style, like ruthless aggression, hardcore,
Yeah.
tables, barbed wire.
No, now let's discuss something. What WWE is doing, why do we need a 24/7 title?
I
Why not
honest,
just bring back the hardcore title? It's literally the same
I'm
thing.
just honestly, I'll be real with you. I'm kind of getting tired of the PG era.
I am too.
It's just
I thought that with Triple H being in charge more, that we would start going back to the old days. But I don't know why we
I
haven't slided back.
it's all Vince's fault, to be honest, man. I don't know why
Which
he's
is
going
why Hunter
so.
wants Vince to retire.
I don't understand why he's going so PG lately. Like he used to be like sick back in the '90s and
Yeah.
early 2000s. But now, honestly, it's just getting worse week by week. Like I don't know, but like I'm guessing that Raw has been
It's
having the worst ratings lately.
yeah.
Because when I go on Twitter,
And
that's all
it's
I see
more
is
so that SmackDown is beating Raw,
yeah, that's true.
because
People are saying
for the
that.
longest time Raw's always been the number one flagship, and now SmackDown Live is literally creeping up. But I am gonna be real with you, all right? Firefly Funhouse.
Okay,
That
yeah.
has potential for a great show.
Hopefully they don't ruin it, but yeah, that's been like the highlight of like Raw for the past 3 weeks.
It's literally been the best segment on Raw. Anytime that, whether it's Abby the Witch, Mercy the Buzzard, or whatever the bunny's name is.
I think it's coming to an end though, because he's like starting to reveal his final form.
I don't know how true this rumor is, but supposedly Jeff Hardy might join the Funhouse.
That would be interesting. Can you see that happen?
So which means if that does take that route, does that mean we might see Brother Nero in WWE? Because he hasn't done that persona since Impact, but the whole broken, obsolete thing with, broken Matt Hardy over there.
Absolutely. Isn't he injured though? Isn't that why they had to give up the titles?
Yeah, Jeff is injured. Yes. I think it was him, yeah. But the Brother Nero gimmick was literally his best. The whole broken Nero thing, that was like the best thing that TNA had.
Yeah.
That's a dying show. TNA's dying.
Yeah, TNA's dead. It's just Impact now.
Yeah.
Does Impact go to your city?
I don't think they've ever been to Portland. I don't think they ever will.
They go to my city. Like they come here every other month. Like in July, we're gonna have RVD here.
What was it? Last night they had the episode or whatever, and they had RVD, Tommy Dreamer, Sabu, all like together, and that was like a big markout moment for like me because I loved ECW. ECW, like. It was just a big markout moment.
In the last month, we had John Morrison here, and he had like
Johnny Impact.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Yeah, and he had the world title and he lost it.
Yeah.
But yeah, it comes here like almost every other month. Like we had Hornswoggle, Santino Marella, Damian Sandow.
Didn't Santino have to like retire because he was injured? Like he literally had to like stop wrestling because
something like that. Yeah.
I think he like trains and stuff or whatever.
Yeah, he does. It's up in Mississauga. Yeah. You know who else has a gym actually? Is remember Eugene?
Say Eugene?
Yeah, Eugene. Remember him?
Yeah.
Yeah, he has his own.
I seriously want to know if he was actually like.
Oh no, he was just acting. Like I've seen the video of his gym. He's
not really like special needs and stuff.
No,
like
he's
that.
actually he's really cool in person.
But is he really the nephew of Eric Bischoff? That's the question.
That's the question. I don't know.
Love Eric or hate him, you have to admit he was probably the best GM of Raw.
Yeah,
he created controversy. He did so much,
Best GM of SmackDown, Teddy Long.
Teddy Long.
No doubt.
Who's the worst general manager of all time? John Laurinaitis.
I agree with you 100%. He was the most annoying. Remember when they used to do like special guests?
People power, everyone. People power. Woo. Yeah, that's what it would be. That damn scooter he'd drive out on, like really?
Yeah.
He calls himself Big Johnny. What kind of person do you have to be to call yourself Big Johnny?
Yeah, you're right. I remember when John Cena put him through a table, the announce table.
But back to the CM Punk thing. Like, when you first found out that he was going to UFC, which I know you're like probably the biggest UFC fan that I know, what were your thoughts about that? Like, did you have faith in Punk, or did you knew it was going to be a disaster? Like, I kind of knew it would be a disaster.
When they released the promos, like, they obviously release like promos for every fight before it actually starts. When they released the promos, CM Punk looked amazing, like training, but I think they edited it like that so it can actually, like, he can actually look good. But I don't know, like, I kind of had high expectations, but then after seeing his performance twice, and now I see like other other wrestlers trying to get into MMA, like Jack Swagger, and I heard rumors of Alberto Del Rio. Like,
at least Jack has potential. Like, he's a big guy. Like, he can actually make it.
Yeah, like when I heard that though, I like kind of like when I heard, like, I kind of got like flashbacks to CM Punk when he wasn't doing that well. But then it turns out that like Jack Swagger, he's actually like 2-0 right now, and he finished both of his opponents in submission. So he has
But
potential.
wasn't the person that Punk fought, like his first match, wasn't that guy like a jobber in that
It was Mickey
industry?
Gall. Mickey, you so fine, you bump.
All right. We don't need to
That's
live
his
the
Wacko.
whole
That's his
Mickey.
Wacko song.
Is it really?
Yeah. Dana White
I did.
wasn't allowing it at first, but then he let it slide. So it actually ended up happening, and it was actually really funny.
Did him do that?
Yeah, he walked out to that.
Yeah.
And Mickey Gall, like the guy who CM Punk fought the first time, he was just like before he like because they didn't have an opponent for CM Punk, and they went to random parts of the country just to find out people, and he found Mickey Gall, and he wasn't originally going to sign him until Mickey Gall won his fight and actually called out Punk on the mic. And
So Mickey was literally just some nobody.
yeah, he was making his pro
That's what you're
debut,
saying.
won the fight, called CM Punk out, and Dana was like, okay, I like that, and he signed him and made him fight CM Punk.
You know what's funny? The only joke I could have thought about it was here's Punk, right? This guy. Everybody loves him, right? Guys wanted to be him, girls wanted him, whatever. And yeah, he's like the best wrestler, whatever. He goes into something else, tanks it. I'm like, really, man?
Yeah.
You know?
Did you
Stick to what you're good with.
Did you watch
know?
his fights?
Yeah, I did. Yeah.
Did you see the second one against Jackson?
I didn't see the full match of the second one, but I've seen highlights of it.
Oh man, like I don't understand. Like when he was on the ground just getting punched, he wasn't even bothering to get up. He was just laying on the ground, just taking them. And it's kind of
That's what I heard.
it's kind of hard to watch. He just yeah.
Like I said, I like UFC. Like I would love to get more into it. I just don't know jack diddly about it.
Yeah, I don't know. I started getting into it like a couple of years ago. I didn't know anything either. I just watched more and more events, started learning these fighters, and I started getting into it that way.
I know back in the early days, Ken Shamrock was.
Yeah,
MMA.
Remember he was in WWE too. Former.
I think now he's a bouncer somewhere in like a club or something. He's a bouncer.
Former
now.
champ too.
I'm sure he was heavyweight, right?
Yeah, I believe so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Continuing the UFC talk, let's talk about the elephant in the room. Your latest match in UFC on your channel. You had your first loss. I want your thoughts on that.
Honestly, it was a 2-week camp. Like it was short notice. Like I don't know why they would give me that. I didn't have any other option either. Couldn't fight any other fighters or anything. I had no choice. So I trained for 1 week. After I trained for 1 week, I was only at like 65% fitness, which is nothing. And then after that, I had to do a press conference, which took like the whole week away. I didn't even get to train the second week. So that's why my stamina was draining so damn fast. And once I trained fast, like I had him rocked in the first round. Like he got stunned a couple times. After I stunned him in the first round, later rounds I got too tired. I couldn't do anything, and he just finished me.
Yeah. But it's also like who they put up against you. Like, would you expect anything less for the outcome of that? Like, I mean, you gave it your all, but
I did, yeah.
You know who it was that you fought, first off. So already it was gonna be bad, in a way.
Yeah. I agree, yeah. He has the most wins in the UFC history, so... And he's actually fighting in real life in next month, I believe, against Tony Ferguson. That's going to be an amazing fight. You know who Tony Ferguson is?
Vaguely, yeah.
El Kukui. Yeah, he's awesome.
So here's the question right now. Would you ever consider going into UFC in real life?
I've been trying to do that for the past year. Like, that's why I've been going to the gym so much. But, like, the only, like, unfortunate part is that, like, there's no, like, training centers near me that's really close to my house, so. But hopefully one day.
Because I've actually thought about, like me, like, I've been thinking this for years, that I was actually going to, like, start training to be, like, an actual, like, professional wrestler. You know, like in real life. I can actually do it, because there is like local wrestling, like indie stuff I can do in Portland, but I don't know.
A buddy
I've
of
talked
mine.
to like a lot of people that I know. Like half the people I know say go for it. Half the people say don't do it. I understand what like the people that say don't do it because you know what it's like to be a wrestler. I'm sure you've heard stories that they would like be either depressed, get into drugs, whatever.
Yeah.
I'm not saying that I would do that. I'm just saying that if I was going to be a wrestler, that I would actually prove everybody wrong, and say that wrestlers don't need to do drugs to be a good wrestler.
Another thing about being a wrestler is like my buddy of mine. He Impact goes to my city a lot, right? And he knows the owners. So I was in grade 12 last year in English class, and we had to do an ISU, and for like I don't know, it was stupid, but he did Impact to go in the ring, and what he did was he was a huge Hulk Hogan fan. He did the leg drop. So when he did the leg drop, he said that once he did it, his back was aching for weeks. Like the pain was just so bad.
Yeah.
So that makes me think like if you're going to be like a wrestler, all that pain, you might be taking mad painkillers. What happens if you
do? That's what they call wrestling a sport. You have to know that there are going to be injuries, whether it's like wrestling, MMA, basketball, football, whatever. Like there's going to be injuries.
Yeah, definitely, no doubt. Especially MMA. Like last week, a kid, Sage Northcutt.
That's more violent, I think, than wrestling, right? Because that's more physical.
Right? He was only 22. We got knocked out in 29 seconds. One punch, 9 fractures in the head, 9-hour surgery. I think he might still be in the hospital today.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Yeah. Because I just think that would be like our dream. Like you would do what you love, which is MMA. I do wrestling. We would literally take the world by storm.
Wouldn't that be crazy?
That would literally be like crazy. Someday.
You'd have to go through NXT, the Performance Center, and all that.
Probably, which I would do.
Yeah. Becky Lynch had to go through, and look where she is now.
Yeah, she's the man, Or people say that she's the new Stone Cold Steve Austin. Which I think. What? There's only one rattlesnake, right? And she's not a rattlesnake.
She has similar personalities. Like, I don't know. Honestly, if anything, she reminds me of Conor McGregor.
Okay, if WWE had Becky, flip people off, drink beer, yes, that would be Austin.
Definitely, that wouldn't be allowed in this era, though. No chance in hell.
I know it would. That's why it would never happen. it just wouldn't happen. Want to know why? Because Vince is old, senile. He doesn't know how to promote anything anymore.
You're right.
He's losing his damn mind over there.
If Triple H takes over, the old days are going to come back. That's all I'm saying.
That's what we're hoping. That's what me and you and everybody in the universe wants, is the Attitude Era back. Now, if I do go into wrestling, you think I'm going to WWE? No, I'll go somewhere where I know I'll be appreciated. I'll go to AEW. I'll go to Ring of Honor. I'll go to New Japan if I had to.
Go to Impact.
Yeah, that's where people go to die, is Impact. People just go there and die.
You're right.
That's where people try to relive the glory days, like Rob Van Dam and Tommy Dreamer, Sabu. I will admit, there are people in this generation that are over in Impact that are actually good. One of my favorite women in the knockout division is Rosemary. I absolutely love Rosemary.
Never heard of her.
Oh, you never heard of the Demon Assassin?
I might have seen her. Like I might. Like
she's the one with the face paint. Dark.
Oh no, I don't think I've seen her then.
Yeah. They used to be with there used to be a tag team over there called DK. It was her, Crazy Steve, and Abyss. They were all saying that they were beautiful and whatever.
Oh, that's interesting. Yeah, there's definitely some upcoming talent.
I don't know if this is true, but I think Abyss is working behind the scenes in WWE. He went to the creative process in WWE now. Like he's like, you know, yeah, 'cause he's not even over there anymore. Like he retired from that, so he's in the creative process in WWE now, which I think is cool. I wish he was a wrestler there because that would have been amazing.
Yeah, definitely. Maybe one day, who knows?
Mhm.
How do you feel? How do you feel about the way they're pushing EC3? Because he was champion in TNA. He was one of the top stars there. Now he's kind of a jobber now.
I think he would. I mean, when Bobby Roode or Robert Roode, whatever the hell he goes by now, when he went to the NXT or whatever, he made it. If it weren't for him, it might work for EC3.
You're right.
That dude's ripped, man.
Who, EC3?
Yeah, he's ripped.
Yeah, he's juiced.
He's a big guy.
He's juiced up.
Imagine EC3 in UFC. Imagine that.
I don't think he would pass the USADA test.
Probably not, because I'm pretty sure EC3 is steroids.
Definitely juiced up.
Just like Scott Steiner, if you remember Scott Steiner.
Yeah, I remember him. I remember wasn't he just like on Impact?
Pump.
Isn't he on Impact and got a lap dance?
Yeah. By somebody.
Yeah, I don't know.
What was her name?
I don't remember.
I think if I'm thinking about it, it's the same girl now who, for whatever reason, they're trying to get her to fight men, and I think she's had a match with men before.
Tell her to fight Nia Jax.
So I'm guessing she's trying to be either the Nia route or the China route. You remember China, right? Anybody? No? Oh, yeah, okay.
Who can forget China? China's the 8th wonder of the world.
And she did porn.
Yeah, it's called A Night in China.
And X-Pac was in it.
Really?
Yeah, I think it was X-Pac. I'm pretty sure it was X-Pac. I think X-Pac is going to AEW. I don't know if that's true or not.
How do you feel about that? Do you think he's too old?
I think anybody from that era just needs to just, yeah, so if he does, See, the thing with the whole, like, Cody Rhodes, Gold Dust thing that's going to happen, that could be his, Gold Dust last match, Dustin, whatever he goes by. That could be his last match, because he is, getting old.
Who is he? Is he fighting tonight?
I don't know if it's tonight. I don't know when they were going to do the whole brother versus brother thing, but it was going to happen in AEW.
Okay, yeah.
I know. The only one that I've heard of is, like I said, Kenny Omega and Jericho. But I'm gonna be blowing the roof off the joint with that match.
Absolutely.
I love Jericho. I love Omega. Honestly, low-key, actually so happy that Kenny Omega did not go to WWE. I don't know if you feel that way or not, because if Kenny Omega went to WWE, they would literally abuse him and destroy him.
I feel like he kind of went to the AJ Styles route. Exactly, yeah, the AJ Styles route.
They did the same thing. Remember when he debuted in the Royal Rumble, when Roman was still in the ring? That was a big pop. Yes, he had a big. He made SmackDown. Whatever, What are they doing with AJ now? Yes, I don't know what the hell he's doing now.
Yeah, you're right.
Like, Kenny would literally be the same, and Kenny does not deserve that. He's literally one of the best wrestlers ever.
You're right.
At least in the modern era. Kenny, in my book, should be the best in the world. Maybe Jericho, but
You think Jericho might be the best in the world?
Yeah, only because they had the whole Punk Jericho thing in WWE. Because Punk was the best in the world, and then Jericho was like, "Oh, he's the best in the world at what he does." So I don't remember if it was at Mania. They had a match, and then to see who the real best was. I don't remember who won, so don't ask me who won, because I don't remember. I want to say Punk won, because it's Punk. He has his big ego. Hell, every wrestler has an ego.
Yeah, remember that? Remember when they feud? I remember, Chris Jericho would always accuse CM Punk of drinking and make him do in-ring tests and all that.
Wasn't that kind of like the feud with Punk and Jeff Hardy?
I don't remember that one exactly that much.
That was, I think, that was before Jeff originally left WWE to go to TNA and had his career over there with like Immortal and stuff like that.
Have you
Because that's when like Punk dressed up like Hardy and whatever. You know, get the point.
Have you watched a documentary of Hardy's, like what they went through after they left the WWE?
I don't think I ever heard of that.
Oh,
Honestly.
it came on after a pay-per-view not that long ago. I think it may have been like Royal Rumble or something. Man, they went through hell, man. Like major drug addicts. Like remember, like Gregory Helms is good friends with like Matt Hardy, and he was just talking about like every night he would just be stoned out of his mind. Like it was the painkillers from like.
Yeah.
Because remember, he used to do like so many stunts, right? The painkillers would just
Like,
get to them, and they would just constantly just be high, and then they just got their like. They were in. You ever see that match in TNA between Sting and Jeff Hardy?
was that the one when Jeff like fell from the top of the cage and then like
No.
we thought that he was dead or something? Because there's
No.
a match that he was in that he fell from a cage or something.
I think you can
and
look
he
it
died.
up, but it's a match where Jeff Hardy showed up to the ring. He was stoned out of his mind. Like I think the referee knew it, and the referee I think called like someone like told like the announce table or something. They had Eric Bischoff come down and say something like that, and then Sting was pissed. And then what Sting did was he just used a stinger and just finished the match. He was just pissed off, saying like, and the fans were pissed off too. They were like saying like, I want my money back, and then Sting was like, I don't blame you, blah blah blah. And then that was in the documentary too. And then after that, he got kicked off TNA, and then he finally got his life straightened up, and then
maybe that's why he came back when he was like obsolete, broken,
yeah, that's why they came
Yeah.
up with that gimmick, because they're obsolete. They're
Which
gone.
I love that gimmick
with
because that song, the like I'll fade away and classify myself as obsolete. That song, that's Jeff Hardy's song. That's his band.
I didn't even know he had
know?
a band.
He sang that song. Yeah.
The more
One
you
of these
know.
days- yeah, look it up. Yeah,
What's your
I
favorite
love
band?
that. Favorite band? Oh, that would be hard for me.
Didn't
I have
you-
a lot of favorite bands.
Didn't you see ZZ Top in person?
I saw ZZ Top live.
Yeah.
I've seen Kenny Loggins live. I've seen Joan Jett live. I've
Oh,
seen
really?
Elton John and Billy Joel together live. They did like a duo concert.
Did Joan Jett sing the Ronda Rousey song?
Yeah, that of course that's Joan's song. I think that might be her biggest
I don't
song.
give a
maybe.
damn about my reputation.
Yeah. By the way, Joan Jett, she's actually small.
Did you see her at
like
WrestleMania
skinny.
performing?
Yeah. I knew she. Yeah.
Yeah.
I wasn't gonna like watch WrestleMania, but I was. You know what? I'm gonna do it for Joan. You know, because she's a rock legend. You know.
Yeah. I never been to a
So-
concert.
It's not a concert per se. It's a show. But my favorite thing that I've ever been to was seeing Gabriel Iglesias live.
I don't know who that is.
One of my favorite comedians.
Oh, really?
I like him more than Jeff Dunham. Because to me, Jeff Dunham, he kind of just literally reuses some of the same shit that he does. You know, I'm not saying that he's not talented, but you know he is.
Do you
know?
are you a fan of Ken Jeong?
He's okay. You know.
I had the chance to see him
He's not-
last week, but I didn't seize the opportunity. I'm not really the biggest fan of him, to be honest, but I kind of like Kevin Hart more.
I mean, I would love to see one of Kevin Hart's like live.
He
shows.
was in my city. That was a couple of years
Yeah.
back. I wasn't old enough.
I mean, I've seen his specials on Netflix and stuff like that. But,
Yeah.
You know.
Have you seen Joe Rogan's?
Yes. Oh my God. Okay. Joe is a fucking legend. He's a fucking god, and I love Joe Rogan.
He's
Okay,
hilarious,
and I want
isn't
the
he?
whole world to know that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I watched all of his comedy shows on Netflix too.
Low-key, literally. Okay, Joe Rogan, he could literally kick anybody's ass.
Definitely, he's
He's a tough man. He would kick anybody's ass.
I think he's
You
like
don't mess with Joe Rogan.
yeah, I think he might be a black belt in Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, so he knows what he's doing.
Now I don't know if he could beat Conor McGregor, but
I don't
he'd
know
probably
about
give it his all.
Joe Rogan.
But,
Definitely weighs more than McGregor, so
yeah. So Joe could beat Shamrock. I don't know. I think anybody might beat Shamrock.
Well, Shamrock in his prime, probably not, but now, yeah, maybe because he's old as hell, but...
Did you ever see, like, when Shamrock was a wrestler, did you ever see, like, the feud between him and The Rock?
I don't think I have.
Like, they would always fight over the Intercontinental title back then.
I don't think so. Have you seen the new Terminator trailer?
No, I haven't. I was gonna look that up later, and, you know.
It's really good. I'm really looking forward to it.
Now, I don't know how big you are with Disney. I don't know if you like Disney at all. But I want to talk about Aladdin. You know, the live-action Aladdin? How much do you know about Aladdin, or have seen trailers of it, or know anything about it?
I've never seen anything of it.
You haven't even seen, like, the cartoon from, like, the 90s?
No. I'll be honest with you, you might get pissed, but I never seen half of the Disney movies growing up. I haven't even seen, like, you know, Lion King.
Okay, Lion King. Okay, I'm gonna stop you right there. You need to at least see Lion King.
They're making
one of the greatest Disney movies of all time. The same people that are doing the live-action Lion King did the Jungle Book one like a few years ago. So you know damn well it's gonna be good. But we're not talking about that. We're talking about Aladdin. The biggest thing that me and a lot of the people who want Aladdin want the part in the end when Jafar turns into a giant snake. They cut that out. And me and a lot of people are pissed off with that. And you know Iago, the bird who Gilbert Gottfried voiced back in the day? Iago, that bird, is not a talking character.
Is that disappointing for you?
Iago is technically, I guess, if you want to consider the final fight, like Jafar like turns Iago into like a pterodactyl looking thing, and then he chases after them for like, I heard like what, like a couple minutes or something like that. And that's it. Really? That's all you're gonna do? And then they don't even turn Jafar into like the big red buff genie like he does in the cartoon. He does briefly when he gets sucked into the lamp, because that actually happened. That part got cut out. My big thing is if Disney messes up a Lion King, then they will literally lose all of my respect. They better not mess up Scar. They better not mess up anything.
The trailer looks good.
Leave it the hell alone. Yeah.
The trailer looks amazing in my opinion, but I don't know. I don't think anyone could beat the classic.
James Earl Jones to do Mufasa again.
Yeah.
I didn't even know James Earl Jones was still alive. I thought he died years ago.
I think it has a pretty good cast too.
Yeah. But I think I don't know which one, but I think Seth Rogen is going to be in Lion King.
He is, yeah, I've seen that.
I don't know which one he is. Probably the pig. Probably.
When's that one coming out?
July? Is it July? Maybe. Sometime this summer, I think. But I'm actually looking very forward to that movie.
Yeah, I still have to catch up and watch the old one.
I would love for you to see John Wick, because you would probably love John Wick.
Never seen the first or the second one, so...
They kill his dog to blow up his house. That's all you need to know.
Say it again.
They kill his dog to blow up his house. That's all you need to know.
Okay.
All to get him to come back and do what they want. They kill his dog, blow up his house. Anybody will tell you that. They even used that whole dog thing as a joke in the new one, where Halle Berry's character, her dog gets shot, and she gets mad, and she's like, he killed my dog, and then John's like, believe me, I know the feeling. They actually use that as
Why do they
joke.
kill dogs? Are they dog killers?
I think it's just to send a message, to prove a point.
Yeah, that's a sick way of doing it.
Yes. I don't like animal death in, like, games. Well, games are fine. Movies, shows, whatever. Because, even though I'm more of a cat person, I'm going to get a lot of hate probably for this, but I'm a cat person. Not that dogs are bad. I would rather have a cat.
I agree with you. I'm the same way. But you ever see I Am Legend?
Oh, don't even. I know where you're going.
Yeah.
I know where you're going. Don't do it. Don't cross this line.
People say the saddest part of that movie is the dog.
Because That's his dog, and he literally kills her because he doesn't want her to suffer.
I haven't seen that movie in
know?
like a couple years.
I literally cried at that part. I was literally crying at that part because I love Sam. Sam was a good dog.
Yeah, did you see the? You ever see the alternate ending for that movie?
I probably did. I don't remember, but I probably did.
I like it better in my opinion, honestly. He brings the girl out and they inject her and she turns back and she like comes back alive and they're all happy. He doesn't kill her, or the things don't kill Will Smith.
Yeah.
It's better in my opinion. Instead of just throwing a damn grenade and killing herself.
Yeah.
What's your favorite movie of all time?
I don't know what my favorite movie of all time is. See, that would probably take a lot to think about because there's so many good movies out there.
Definitely, yeah. For me, I don't really watch that many movies, but The Warriors is up there.
The Warriors, but it's not that long though. You'd want a movie that would actually be like 2 hours or longer, you know? You want something. I mean, Warriors would draw you in, yes, just like the game did. But even though they did add a lot more to the game.
Yeah, I like that.
Know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, rumor on the street is they might actually make a show based off of the Warriors, like a TV series.
Like, there's been a rumor for like years that they were talking or in the works of making a remake of the movie. That's where I'm gonna stop you right there, guys.
Yeah,
Okay, if you
yeah.
remake that, don't you dare fucking touch the Warriors. You know damn well if they remade it in this day and age, they would, one, ruin it, two, it wouldn't be the same because it wouldn't be the same chemistry as those guys had. You know?
Yeah,
so,
I agree with you, yeah. I don't think a remake needs to be made, but like a TV show, I think that would be interesting. You know, just like constantly to see how they would, you know, collaborate with. I know it would be a different cast and all that, which would suck, but like how they would collab with like different gangs and all that.
The only warrior that I know is still alive is James Remar, who's Ajax. You know.
Oh, they actually back a couple years ago. They all had a reunion in Coney Island in New York. Did you see that or no?
Yeah. I saw that.
Yeah.
Michael Beck, who's Swan, I think he's still alive too. So James Remar and Michael Beck are still alive.
I know Rembrandt died of AIDS or something, and
yeah. Was he gay in real life? I think he was gay.
I have no idea. I have no idea.
I think Cyrus is dead. I think he.
Yeah,
died
Cyrus. Yeah, a couple of years back.
Yeah. Which I think his role as that character, oh my god, he blew it out of the water. Like, you actually believe that he was like this big shot in New York. Like, you actually wanted to believe everything that was coming out of his mouth.
Definitely, yeah.
Luther didn't. Luther wanted to send a message, and he did.
If you look at like the Warriors now, like they're definitely like way older.
Yeah.
Like they all look way older, but in my opinion, I think Ajax is like aged like the best out of all of them. He's kind of still looks young.
If you've seen that TV show Dexter, he's Dexter's adoptive dad. Which I love Dexter. I love that show. You know, about the guy who kills people with a code.
Yeah, I was watching I don't know who, I forget, but it was like a live TV show. Ajax still has the original vest from the film, like the Warriors vest. It's amazing.
I don't know if Michael Beck does or not, but I'm sure he does. I don't know. If I had that vest, I would keep it in protective glass. Like there'd be lasers around it. I would literally protect the hell out of that.
Yeah.
I don't know if you could get a replica vest online or not. You probably
can, but it doesn't really look like the original ones at all. Like it kind of has a black outline into it. And I don't really like it.
You can get replica mask of the Payday mask.
Yeah. Do you like Payday?
The only mask I would actually want is the Hoxton one because it has the pink wings on it.
Oh yeah.
I like Hoxton. He's my favorite of those.
My favorite, I think his name was Dallas.
He had the USA flag, right?
Yeah. He was my favorite.
And then there's Chains, there's Wolf. And of course in Payday 2 you can play as John Wick.
You can?
Why? I have no idea. But you could play as fucking Keanu Reeves in Payday 2.
How's
Why?
that possible? How do you do that?
I don't know if you had to buy him separately or he just came with the thing, but yeah, you can actually play as John Wick. I don't know how that would make sense. He's not a bank robber. He's a hitman.
I think that's a cool little feature. Just like the same reason, I guess that's the same reason why, what's it called? John Wick is in Fortnite.
Yeah, I don't know why they did that.
There's
Thanos is in Fortnite.
2 skins of John Wick in Fortnite now.
Guan Yu is in Fortnite.
Guan Yu, Hachiman, Sun Wukong, Arachne.
Didn't you have the Wukong one? Because that's your man. That's your boy.
Nah, I don't really have any skins for Fortnite, except for
I have Guan Yu because I love Guan Yu.
In Fortnite?
Yeah.
You don't play it though.
I only got Guan Yu just because I love like Dynasty Warriors, because that's the big hack and slash kawaii game or whatever. He's in that. Of course, Smite. Of course, he's in that too. But
do you play?
I knew Guan Yu before the whole Smite was a thing, because Dynasty Warriors has always been a thing, or warrior type games.
You play Guan Yu in Smite?
Gun Diamond.
Wow, I've never seen a diamond Guan Yu in my life.
A Diamond Guan Yu.
Yeah.
Well, now that and how crazy is it that one of your best friends of all time is a Diamond Guan Yu? How do you feel about that?
I feel like I might need to toss that to you on Friday night Smite night.
Well, I mean, think about that, because I technically am Diamond with Osiris, but I fucking didn't prove that, did I? We don't talk about that match ever.
You just talked about it.
I don't know what you're talking about.
How do you feel about that?
Okay, well, let's talk about Friday Night Smite for a minute.
Wait, yesterday?
So, last night, we had Friday Night Smite. That was the biggest fucking excuse of a waste of a Friday, That was literally, by far, the worst week we have ever had. Okay? I know I've already done this, I've already said this, but Smite is fucking horrible, it's toxic, it's garbage, it needs to die. Fuck Smite, fuck everything about it. Fuck. Okay, I'm done.
Yeah, yes, but yesterday was rough for me too.
Yeah, I could, literally, I could tell. I think it was the first one that I don't think anybody knows about. That one didn't happen, definitely. But that one, I know you were not having any of it. Because I remember there's one thing that you said.
Because the ending was the stupid ending,
right?
man.
Wait, was that Wukong?
No,
Wukong.
that was Discordia.
What was it? That was Discordia. Oh. Yeah, because you couldn't do a damn thing. Because you didn't know if they had, CC immunity or something. I don't know.
It was a Loki constantly attacking me, and at the end was stupid because all we had to do was collapse on the Loki. We couldn't even do that, and they collapsed on me, and I died. And
so
match is over.
Because of that Loki, does that Loki player make you ashamed that you're a Loki main?
No, I'll never be ashamed I'm a Loki main ever, because Loki's amazing in my eyes.
Loki players are cancer. I'm not saying you are, I'm just saying that most Loki players are fucking cancer, and they need to be gassed.
Be nice to me.
I'm not saying it's you. I'm just saying that all Loki players. Okay? I'm not saying you. I'm just saying Loki players are cancer. They need to die. We need to get them together in a big room and just gas them all until they die.
Oh, a Loki Holocaust?
Yes. And I'll be the one to lead the charge. Another character that needs to die? AMC. He needs to literally go away and die. I hate AMC.
He's annoying. Yeah, it depends what game mode though, because
worst. I've tried playing him several times. He's literally the worst. I don't know if it's just me, but I can literally never tell when I attack with him. His basic attacks, because it's hard for me to see that. I don't know if I'm hitting somebody.
You're right. Yeah. He has no mobility either. That's his weakness.
I rarely hit anybody with the with the giant stinger, and he's all, I can never hit anybody with that shit.
Oh yeah, that's hard, but it's stupid if
Plus,
you
I'm never
if
able
you
to
pick it
the
up.
damn thing.
If you pick it up, you get it back in like 10 seconds.
Oh, I try, but I usually die before I can reach it. So there's that. I don't know if you agree with this being the worst character in Smite, Fafnir. I think he's the worst character ever made in Smite.
Why is that? Why is that?
For one, I don't think he's a good tank. I don't think he does enough damage, for one. I don't really like his kit. I don't know if it's because I don't understand it or how to do it. I don't know why he's here. You know? I've tried building in different ways, like a damage build, tank build, whatever. Slow, Gem of ISO build, whatever.
He's a good guardian. Like I like his kid, but like in my opinion, he doesn't. I don't know. He's just not in the meta. Like he's just lacking in pretty much all the areas. But if I had to like give like one god removed or like a rework or something like that, I would have to say, damn, probably like Xing Tian.
But I think he does too much damage, doesn't he? Because don't they just keep fucking changing them around? They keep either buffing them or whatever. I would like to
see a rework on him. Just give him different abilities, because I don't know. I think it's kind of stupid.
You said that you've never seen a Guan Yu diamond. I've never seen anybody who's diamond with Fafnir. Ever.
You're right. Never seen that either.
I have seen a legendary, like a level 5. Maybe that I'm sure he's diamond by now, but I haven't seen him.
I haven't seen him either.
So
there's a couple gods I've never seen.
I've been playing Smite ever since it came to the 4.
Me too. I've had it. I got Smite when I was sick one day. Like I was just on Twitter and I seen a random code, entered the code.
The first ever event I remember. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
And so I entered the code and it was Smite. I'm like, what the hell is this, right? And it was some YouTuber that had like 100,000 subscribers at the time, but now he has 2 million. Just putting that out there. And at the time, I just downloaded it. I didn't like it. I didn't know what I was like. I played. I was like, what the hell is this?
Yeah.
And then I just kept trying, and I just got the hang of it. But when I got it, it was alpha. I remember that it was alpha, and it had the old Joust map from season 2.
Yep. I don't know if you did that event, but the first event I remember doing was when, I know the arena map was changed. I know it was like after the arena match was over, then you would go into like the bonus round.
Oh, the Hades?
Like this like circle area surrounded by fire, and there's like elimination and stuff like that.
Yeah, the Hades, yeah.
You know? Yeah, was it the Ragnarok or whatever?
Yeah, Ragnarok Hades event. Yeah.
Yeah, and I think that event, I think that's when you could first get, well, I don't know if you could get it, but the evil looking Zeus, he had like a black robe, red lightning bolt, Smite shield that said Smite.
That's actually from like the Smite World Championships. It's a skin that you can get in the Divine Chest.
Yeah, you can't get that Zeus skin anymore.
I wish.
Because I actually like that one though. Yeah.
I like that one too. Probably my favorite Zeus skin.
I do like his Hades looking skin. Infernal Lord. Looks like, he's trying to be Hades or something.
Oh yeah, that one's interesting, yeah.
I love the voice. It's like a demon voice.
You like Zeus?
Yeah. If I had the money, I think I've told you this before, but if I had the money, I would literally get Archon Thanatos. I would. Definitely, I would.
You like it that much?
I like it that much. It's my favorite skin in the damn game. And I love a lot. But Thanatos, he's my boy. I love Thanatos. I love him.
What, do you have him diamond?
Yeah. Well, yeah. Yeah. I even have female Thanatos.
Oh, really? Yeah, I know that one just came out recently.
I didn't know how to feel about it at first, but she kind of grew on me. But,
yeah.
know, if you want to talk about like Smite, I don't know if you ever tried it out, but Smite type games. Who remembers a game on PS4 free, Paragon? Who remembers that game?
I still have. Is it still a thing?
The server, that game's dead. The servers, they shut down the servers.
It's still in my.
It's so they literally took it off the store.
It's still
yeah.
It's still in my purchase.
But if you go to your library, it's not there.
Yeah, it is.
They took it off. They took it off your library. Took it off the store.
Why'd they shut it down?
Because the game didn't do well. Not that many people were playing it.
The graphics were good, but like I just didn't like
more people were doing Smite and probably Paladins or whatever else.
For me, the graphics the graphics were good, but like the whole concept of the game is awkward for me, like the controls and all that. It was just confusing.
Yeah, that was exactly the way I felt.
And then like I remember all my friends understood it and they were like making fun of me and all that. I'm like, oh well. I just didn't like it, so I just stuck to Smite.
Yeah. But I think you can agree with me that Smite is dying. You know? Right?
I don't know, like, with the release of Set and Horus, like, PlayStation had their own cinematic trailer for it and everything. And the skins are getting better.
I mean, like, here's the thing. Like, I thought you were at the point where you were like me, where you just don't like the game anymore. Like you feel so bad when you play the game, you know? Like sometimes like you feel like you just don't want to be on the game at all, you know?
Yeah.
Because I know that you don't play it as much as you used to. I only usually play it on Fridays. That's a mistake, but you get the point.
I get the point, yeah.
I feel like it's not as fun as what, you know, because it used to be fun to try to like who's gonna be the next diamond, who are we gonna level up, you know what I mean? Like, whenever there's like a worshiper event or whatever, I always get the thought, be like, oh my god, I gotta do this, I gotta get this guy, you know, or whatever, worshipers or whatever, you know.
I kind of feel like that. I don't know.
Because there's still people on the games I want to do, you know. Because my original plan was, when I get everybody who I wanted to Diamond, I was literally going to wash my hands of the game, never look back. You know?
I think it's because I've been playing it for so long that I don't know, I just kind of don't really have that, like drive in it.
You don't have, you know, you don't have the passion.
Exactly.
That's my mindset, at least.
Yeah, exactly. I feel the same way.
Plus, the people are horrible, they're toxic. Half the time, you know, I think every week we have proof that you and me are the only people that knows what the fuck to do, or at least tries.
You're right. You're right.
When you were him and I was Osiris, you were the only one doing shit. I was trying too, but I could not do anything without dying. At least you were doing something as Bracken.
I agree, yeah. Yesterday was brutal.
The only fun match that we've had on this Friday series is Uller and Terra. And if you watch that episode, you could tell just by the way that we were acting or feeling, we were having fun with it. We had life in our voices. We had just excitement.
I kind of had fun.
Know?
I kind of fun had last week when I was playing Hebo. That was kind of fun for me.
Because you were the only one doing anything.
You're right, yeah.
Maybe ISIS? I mean, you would go with ISIS, don't get me wrong.
Yeah,
Flag.
that was fun too. Flag.
Flag? Okay.
Watch out for the flag.
Okay, I'm sorry.
Bless you.
Okay, but it's just... I feel within a year or so, Smite will be dead. You know?
Yeah, I don't know, man.
But half the gods in Smite don't get enough love as what they should.
You hear about the new god?
No.
Oh, what's his name? Coloran or something like that? Coloran? He's African, new pantheon. African. And this god's interesting. He's gonna be magical damage, but he can also crit, which makes you think that maybe he's hunter slash mage, like different roles, 2 roles at once.
I don't know if you agree with what I'm about to say, but I think this is what they should do. I think that they should stop making pantheons and maybe fill in some of the gaps of people that there's only one person in each pantheon. Like, have another voodoo god, have another whatever the hell Pele is, or, you know, more whatever Arthur's group is. Put Lancelot in the game or something, you know, because he was with the Knights of the Round Table. You know, just stop making new pantheons.
I agree with you, yeah. Because all these pantheons, you just make one god for them. It's just...
I would love to see Lancelot, because I actually like Lancelot a lot.
What is he, from Arthur?
Yeah, he was one of the Knights of the Round Table.
Yeah, that would have been cool. There's still quite a few Greek gods that I want to see in the game, though, like Perseus, Odysseus. Oh, you know who they're adding? I heard. Rumor is that they're adding Hades' wife.
Okay, people have for years wanted Persephone, and we've never got her.
Rumor is on the street that she's coming. Probably after Color Run or whatever, Ola Run or whatever.
If she is going to be, you know it might happen, because even though we need to just take a pause on that category, mages. We don't need any more mages. We don't. Okay, we don't need more mages. We don't.
Mages, yeah, mages have the most gods.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was actually hoping that Hera was going to be a guardian, because you would think that she would be, because of dumbass. Whatever his name. What the hell is his name?
Argus.
Argus. Fat Janus. He's Fat Janus, okay? He's literally Fat Janus. So, there's that. I thought she was going to be a guardian. You know?
Yeah. Kind of makes sense, though. I
still believe...
Because Zeus is a mage, and she's Zeus's wife, so...
Well, look at Poseidon and Hades, whatever, the whole family is literally
daily fact of the day right here, you ready? Hades used to be...
Daily fact, everyone! Listen up!
Hades used to be a guardian.
I know that! Nobody... Okay, I've had this conversation before. Nobody believes that Hades used to be a guardian. Hell, you can even still build him as a guardian! I sometimes build him as a guardian!
Guess who else used to be a guardian?
Who?
Vulcan.
That I don't believe for a fucking second. What the hell? Really?
Yeah, it was crazy. It's like, if you look at his god reveal, I think in his god reveal he's a guardian. You can see his abilities at the time.
Everything about him is mage. He can summon turrets and other things. Fireballs, whatever.
Yeah, you're right.
That's like saying Metatusker's a guardian. You know? That would make no sense. But you get the point.
That'd be funny. Imagine a little rat.
Even though there's a warrior that should be a guardian, that I believe should be a guardian.
Who?
Chuck. I believe he should be a guardian.
And why is that?
Because if he was a guardian, I'm pretty sure that he would be good. For one, he could sustain himself because he could heal himself, you know. He doesn't... here's the thing. I guess it's the way that you could build him, I guess. I tend to build him like that. You know? I don't really go damage shock. I mean, you can, because, you know, trans shock is, like, overpowered. You know?
Yeah.
Because you could get, like... Well, man, let's see. Let me see if I can find a bit. Like, you can build Transcendence. What is it? The one that you can build on, like, Hercules and some, what was it? Shield of Regrowth. Build that, Transcendence, and then just defensive stuff. Whether it's Height of the Urchin, Breastplate, Nemean, green breast thing, whatever. You know?
Genji's Guard.
Yeah. By the way, speaking of magical protection, does anybody use that either of the other magical ones, whether it's Shogun's Kasari or whatever the orange one is? I've never seen anybody use. Well, I mean,
Oni Hunter's Garb.
Yeah. Oni Hunter. I've never built Oni Hunters. I mean, I'm sure I did at one point when I was a noob, but Some Guardians, I guess, could use Shoguns. You know, if you want to do like more support, if there's like if you see like a hunter on your team that's not going attack speed, which I don't know why hunters would not go attack speed, but you get the point. Or if there's like an assassin that's not, you know, whatever, then maybe Shoguns might work, you know. Or if you want, you know what I mean, like. But yeah. Or whatever. What's the blue physical one? It's like Nemean Lion, breastplate, and the other one. That's supposed to be like blocks the crit damage or whatever. Nobody really builds that one either.
Yeah.
Shadow armor or whatever. Dark
I only
armor.
build that if they actually do have full crit. And
yeah, like if it's like the pink flower one, Deathbringer, the one that stacks, whatever.
Do you build Emperor's armor?
Is that the which one's that? That one's the one that's reduced
Next
attack
to
speed, right?
no, it's next to Mystical Mail, and what it does is once you have it on, it gives.
Oh, that's the tower one, right?
Yeah,
they like nerfs the towers.
Yeah. That's a really good pick.
I have used it, but I never know when would be a good time to build it.
At Conquest, it's a really good pick if you're at, like, say for example, if you're defending Phoenixes, all your towers are down and the enemy team's rushing you and they have advantage, that's a good way to defend because it speeds up your Phoenix's defense.
The one thing I want to know, does it actually buff Titans or does it not affect Titans?
It doesn't affect Titans.
You know, like Chaos or Order, whatever it is, you know, whether. But yeah. But I didn't know Phoenixes would count because they're not technically towers, they're just birds. So, there's that. I mean, I have used the one that, you know, reduces attack speed. I've built that one before. You know what I saw? Okay, here's a conversation that I must be high or something, or whoever played him was high. Okay, real talk. Topic of the day. This is the topic of the day. There was a Kumba player. Enemy team, right? First item he built. This was on which one was it? This was the Clash one that I did. The first item he got on a Kumba. A Kumba. I don't know if this is a thing. Chronos Kumba. Are we high?
You know what? I
Is
did
this
that.
life?
I did that once as jungle Kumba once. I jungle this Kumba. When I play Conquest, I jungle and experiment things. It actually kind of worked.
I want to know if that guy had the right idea, or is that a stupid item to build with this man? Why would you want Chronos? Why Kumba? Why? He's a tank. He's not supposed to do damage. And yeah, he's banned on every fucking mode, but you get the point.
You know who else is?
You know what mode that I never
Best
play?
Guardian,
I never do Siege.
Best Guardian jungler? Ymir.
Yes, I can agree.
Especially if you get blanked too. If
player.
you get Polynomicon, Runeforge, or not Runeforge, Polynomicon and Soul Reaver.
Nah, wait a minute.
Blink
wait
in, freeze,
a minute.
walk up to him, Polynomicon, boom, done.
Okay, now remember when we did that one match after we did the Friday Night Smite or whatever, when we went back on there, and I was Ymir or whatever, I said, Poly with Ymir, anybody? And you said, why would you want to go Poly Ymir? Remember?
Oh yeah.
You said, why would anybody go Poly Ymir? You said that yesterday, and now you're saying go Poly with Ymir. Explain yourself, Casanova. I'm calling you out on this BS.
On not using Poly Ymir?
No. Remember, I wanted to build Poly Ymir yesterday, remember? I wanted to see if it worked. And you said, why would you go Poly Ymir?
Because I only do that if I'm jungling. I don't know. I mean, in arena.
Or is it because it wouldn't be a good idea in arena? Because that's what we were doing.
Because, I don't know, arena's kind of risky. I don't know, man. Jungling, I just do it to experiment, but, I mean, you could do it if you want.
Well, then, there's, like I said, Siege, I never play Siege. I don't know about you, but I never do Siege.
Because the queue times are too high for that. Way too high, in my opinion.
I think SmackDown is the one I'm thinking of, right? When we get to pick each other team's character, like who the other team plays as, and then they pick who we play as. That's SmackDown, right?
I'm not sure.
I think you know what I'm talking about. There's a Siege mode where you get to pick each other's,
Yeah, the match
like,
of the day.
And yeah.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
I used to play that a lot.
I haven't played Match of the Days in a long time. I'll be honest.
I don't think we get this one mode. If we do, it's been years. But there's this one where I forgot what it was called, but it's the one where you like everyone's Thanatos, but you get to be any skin that Thanatos has, whether it's Archon or whatever. You know, I played that before, and I think that was like in the early days of Smite. It was mode of the day. You can, both it's arena. Both people are Thanatos, like both teams are Thanatos, and you can be like any skin that he has. And everybody picked Archon, by the way. Everybody picked Archon. That's how much everybody loves that damn skin. It's not just me. Everybody wants Archon. I don't know about you, but everybody loves Archon Thanatos.
Archon Thanatos?
Yeah.
Not really the biggest fan, I'll be honest with you. I mean, I prefer. Okay,
you literally need to check yourself.
I prefer Ragnarok Thor over it.
Just put a stake in my heart! That killed me! Really? You picked that?
I like Thor. I have Thor Diamond.
Okay, now let me tell you something. Okay? I know that you have this skin. Okay? It pains me that you have this skin. I mean, I am happy for you, but I was so close to getting it. You know where I'm going with this. I was so close to getting Demon Anubis, and I couldn't get it. And I am upset that I don't have it.
Yeah, I have it, yeah. In my opinion, that's the best tier 5, and I kind of like Anubis too, so it kind of goes 2 and 2. I like how, like, when he ults...
Next time we play Smite, I swear to God, you're playing that damn skin.
I like how when he ults, the whole sky just goes on fire.
Yes.
Yeah.
I think Hades does that in his Ragnarok, right? Ragnarok,
yeah.
Hades, I think the whole sky is, like, on fire, I think.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah. Because I want that too, but, you know, I don't know if Ares does anything special with Godslayer. I don't know. Real?
No, I don't think it does, actually.
That, was it Dragon Bologna, whatever? When she puts the flag down, like a dragon flies around. The flagpole or whatever. Oler's, I think, is the most disappointing, because nothing really happens. It's just fire and ice. I have it, but I didn't want it, but I have it. So there's that, because I don't like Oler. I can't play him.
Why'd you get that skin then?
What?
Why'd you get that skin?
I don't know how I got. I guess I did whatever the thing wanted.
No, like why'd you get Ullr's tier 5 if you don't play Ullr?
Remember, it was the last thing that you unlock in whatever event was, whether it was the Odyssey or whatever it was.
Yeah.
It's the last thing that you unlock. You buy every single other skin.
So you bought all the skins?
Yeah. Because all the skins that were in the thing, whatever it was, you know, were good. And I don't know if you follow it or not, but I'm still upset that it took them this damn long to give Zhang a damn skin or rework. He doesn't ever get love.
Yeah, I know.
They finally fixed his damn master skins. Did you realize that? They finally updated his base mastery skins.
Took them a hot minute.
Now, we only can get them to fix Kumba's mastery skins, because his skin is still gold and whatever else it is. Kumba needs to be updated, definitely. I like Kumba.
I think majority of them are updated though, right?
I think, wait, is Hells? Did Hells ever get? Because I know her.
I'm not sure. I think, maybe.
So I think she was. I think she was one. Yeah. By the way, I don't think you like it, but Rhino Kumba. I want Rhino Kumba.
I remember you
'Cause I love
I
Ryan.
remember
I
you
love Ryan
telling
as
me
a real
that.
life. Yeah, I love Ryan as a real life. That's why.
I'd rather have his Warlord. I think it's called.
That's a good one. That's a good one. I think I have Yeti. I think I have the Yeti one.
Yeah, yeah, I have that one too.
I like the pajama one because I want to hit people with a damn lamp. Literally.
I'll hit you with a lamp.
I'll hit you with my. Never mind.
Oh, that's disgusting.
I know it is. That's why I stopped myself.
I think
So
AEW starting in 5 minutes.
yeah. So I think maybe we should like wrap up the podcast. What do you think? We
Let's
have been
wrap it
talking
up.
for like quite a while now.
Yeah, for over an hour.
Yeah. So any final thoughts before we say goodnight to everybody?
I hope AEW is gonna live to its expectations. Expect more Smite Friday. Hopefully he doesn't. Hopefully
More
Ryan.
raids every Friday
Hopefully
night.
Ryan doesn't
Stay
rage.
tuned. Stay
And
tuned.
make sure you guys watch Ryan's WWE series.
And watch the Casanova's UFC career and watch him dominate.
And
Hopefully he'll get his mojo back.
watch his universe mode and watch me and him take over the Intercontinental and Universal Championship.
And hopefully we never lose the tag titles, by the way.
Hopefully not.
Bye. Okay. So, without further ado, I guess good night.
Good night. Peace out.